Day one, weight loss journal. Let's do this. So this morning, I have weighed myself. We're starting a complete fresh. After getting those weighing results, I've practically started fresh, apart from about £2 difference. So we stepped on the scales this morning for our day one starting point, and instead of looking at it from a stone's point of view, I've gone for weighing in pounds instead, just because I find it actually difficult to work out how much I've lost sometimes when it gets like the stone bracket. You know. So this is what we're starting off with. So 27th of the 8th 2024. I actually put 2022 this morning. I don't know where I think I am. 186.4. Yeah, 186.4 pounds this morning. That's what we're weighing. I tried on a skirt yesterday. If I remember, I'll insert a picture of what it actually looks like. And it was a large, and I couldn't get it over like my thighs. My motivation to try and, well, one of them, not the motivation, but I would like to try and fit into that for Christmas. So that's kind of a nice visual aspect of my weight loss journey. So we are starting, if you didn't know, I am also starting fasting as well as calorie counting. So I'm doing a pretty simple, basic fasting. I'm doing the 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I'm doing the 16-8 fasting. So you fast for 16 hours, eat for 8 hours. That sounds a little bit daunting, but when you put it like this, it actually is quite manageable. So for me, my eating window will be 10:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. because I like to eat breakfast. It's just having breakfast a little bit later. I have my tea about 5:30, which gives me time to eat my tea, kind of get tidied up a little bit and have a cup of tea and maybe a little bit something after. I can push up to 11 to 7, but it's kind of in between that sort of 10 to 11 and 6 to 7 window, and that kind of still makes it manageable for me. I'm still getting the meals that I really enjoy throughout the day. It just means where I was usually get up and have a coffee with milk in it, I've just been having black coffees. I've had 2 of them this morning. I haven't had my water because we've had a crazy morning. It's the first day back at school today, and it's Henry's new class, so he's not 5 yet, but he'll be turning 5. So it's first like full time at school, and he struggled with play school, so full-time school is very, very daunting for him, which makes it daunting for me. Last night I emotionally ate, and obviously this is day one, so it wasn't part, but doesn't really make any difference. But last night I emotionally ate because I was so nervous, and he was crying and devastated about going this morning. So okay once he got settled, but it was a hard emotional morning. So we've done well to like not break our fast or anything like that. So I was just doing half a days this week. So my task is to get tidied up. By the time I've done all my tidying up, because it's 10 o'clock now, I dropped him off, nipped and went to see my mum because it was Harper's birthday, so I went and picked her cards up. And then by the time I'm tidied up, it's going to be time to eat, and I am hungry. I haven't filled my water up yet, which I need to do, but I've left my bottle upstairs, so I need to get that. So by the time we're all sorted, it's going to be time to have something to eat. So if this is your day one, or it's your continued journey, follow along with me. We can absolutely do this. We are in the mindset. We are going to smash it. So we've got plenty to do in the background before it's time to eat. So I will check in with you when we're making something to eat. It's the afternoon. Picked Henry up from school. He's had a great morning. His teacher said you should be so proud. He was so good. But we've now stumbled across a bit of something else. So he's got a bit of a rash. I'm going to take him to the doctor this afternoon. He hasn't, I mentioned on one of my other vlogs that he hadn't been feeling very well. He had like a few days where he had a temperature, he just wasn't feeling great, and we were on the cowpole. But yesterday he seemed a lot better. And this morning he seemed absolutely fine. He just seemed a bit tired. He hadn't got a temperature or anything like that, so, you know, first day back at school. You know what schools can be like as well, with kids having time off. So I thought, he's only there for half a day, but he's now got a rash which started on his back and it's now on his stomach as well. So I phoned the doctors and I'm going to get him in there. I could have took him to the chemist, but it's probably going to the chemist and then them saying go to the doctors, and it's just like, let's just get it thinking, because it will get to tomorrow and I kind of need to know whether he can go to school tomorrow as well. So we've got that going on, and I did his lunch for him. He's off his food as well. I did his lunch and he had a bit of yogurt and that's it. And I think he had a bite of his sandwich. He's currently on the sofa as well. I've got his covers down and he's just lying on there, so he's not wanting to play. So he's not quite himself. So it's better to be safe than sorry. So we're gonna go there this afternoon. That's at 3:30 today. Oh my god, you know what, it just seems to be one thing after another, doesn't it? Have just been looking for holidays in the October half term. I think our half term falls differently from a lot of other counties because we can get it quite cheap, but the problem is I haven't got anyone to look after the dog, because Dan's mum usually has the dog, but because she works in the school, she usually goes away in the half terms as well. So yeah, I really would like to go away though, but maybe a weekend, maybe we could probably, but I think it will cost more money to go on a weekend. Okay, so I've just looked at prices to go for the weekend and it's like only £25 less expensive to go at the weekend, and obviously it's 2 days less. So I don't know. To talk about Dan, the problem with me is I'm very impulsive and I just book things, but I really just want to go. I feel like we need it. I feel like the kids want to go away, I want to go away. We just need a bit of time away. So I'm gonna have a cup of tea now. I'm gonna sit with the kids for a bit. I have had some crisps which I've tracked. I wasn't hungry, I'm still actually full. It's 1 o'clock now, so it's been about 2 hours 15 minutes, something like that, since I've last eaten, and I do feel really full. Like, I'm so satisfied. I'm not getting cravings or anything like that. I could eat a bit of chocolate because I could always eat a bit of chocolate, but I'm not getting like ridiculous cravings. I'm actually going to take my earrings out for a bit because I'm in home now, so I don't need to be you know, fancy Nancy or anything while we're chilling out. Right, I'll speak to you later. I'm just going to make something really quick. It's nearly, I think it's gone past 2 o'clock actually, but Henry isn't feeling very good at all. Since I last checked him, I went into the front room and he was fast asleep and he's still been asleep, so he's not very well. So I'm just going to do some oats quickly, because soon I need to take him to the doctor's. So I've got 40 grams of oats, and I'm just going to add 50 millilitres of skimmed milk, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of water to that as well. Pop it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to add some Greek yogurt on top. I've added 50 grams of blueberries, 50 grams of fat-free Skyr cherry yogurt, and then 10 grams of, was it walnuts? No, what is it? Almonds. And that's great for your healthy fats. So I've had tea. I'm going to insert a clip of that now. So tea was 483 calories and 39.5 grams of protein. So that takes me to 1,499 calories and 107 grams of protein. So I've got about 300 calories left. So plenty to work with, good to know. And what I've actually done is I've just dished Dan's up because he's not back yet. So I've potted myself some up here. I've measured it out and I've put it in here for lunch tomorrow because I struggled what to have for lunch today. Because it was like a little bit later and I didn't really want to make anything, so I already made the kids something. And that's 333 calories and 30.4 grams of protein in that. I may add some cheese tomorrow when I reheat it. That means lunch is sorted for tomorrow, which is great. I've been doctors today and they think Henry's just kind of coming out of his virus, but to keep an eye on him for the next 24 to 48 hours. And I mentioned that obviously he's just started back at school, should he go to school, and they were like, just see how he is, but I should at least keep him off within the next 24 hours so you can keep an eye on him. Phoned the school and I had an attitude given to me, and I'm not going to get into it too much. I come off the phone and I rang my mum straight away because I was like, I need to run to someone. Yeah, I just think sometimes it becomes like more of a number and statistics rather than a child's well-being. Like, he was covered in rashes. I said, like, I've mentioned all this, like he fell asleep as soon as he got home, which isn't like him. He hasn't been eating. Obviously the last few days before that he'd had like a really high temperature, and like surely they don't want us to bring it into school and pass it on to other people. But yeah, I just had a bit of an attitude from the receptionist at the school, so love that didn't put me in the best of moods, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll see how he is tomorrow. If he's like feeling himself, I'll send him, but if he's not, I'm not. And if that makes me, I don't know, but I'm not there to impress the teachers. I'm there to make sure I'm doing the best for my kids, and I feel like if they're not 100%, then going to school isn't the best thing for them on that day. So that's my little rant over. Dinner was lovely. Trying to think what to have for a little snack now. We've still got some birthday cake left over, so I'm wondering what the calories. Should we look at what the calories are looking like? High calories, so it was like a little unicorn, but it's grubby. So let's have a look. Per slice, 262 calories, and how many grams is that? Just says 13%. Yeah, it's not worth it, is it? It's not worth risking it, because what's 13%? I mean, it's probably got more of a... Oh, okay, let's look at the back here. So per 100 grams is 386 calories. So maybe if you measured it, and I wouldn't want to spend any more than 200 calories, because I thought of having some like fat-free yogurt with it, and maybe some berries, or even just fat-free yogurt with it, just to kind of make it more like a pudding. Oh, I've also got jelly. I've got jelly cake. Oh my god, and I've got new jelly. Let me show you my new jelly. I didn't have, I think there was one that I ordered and they didn't have it, but these are the ones that I've got. Okay, they sent me 3. Okay, so we've got blueberry muffins. So these are the 10 cal ones as well, which are brilliant. They were reduced to £1, I think. No, less than that, I can't remember. Rhubarb and custard flavour. Raspberry jam donut flavour. Oh my god. Another raspberry jam. So I'm thinking rhubarb and custard or raspberry jam. I've just had, this doesn't help. Notification from McDonald's. Don't miss out, it's only here for 1 week. That doesn't help, does it? I need to switch those notifications on. So this is what we've got for our little snack for this evening. So as you can see, you can definitely still have like cakes and your favourite sweet things while you're on a weight loss journey. It's just everything in moderation. And this is the calories and protein that we ended on today. So really good day on plan, and we are doing daily vlogs, so I'll be back tomorrow.